Happy St. Patrick's Day. I think quite a few of you are celebrating today, so all right. Well, folks, welcome to Alligator Alley. My name's Wes. I'll be your main fish. Everybody hear me on that end? Everybody hear me up there? All right.
Ain't nobody making
folks, my name's Wes. Welcome to Alligator Alley. To my right over here, got my lovely support staff inside the fence with me. We've got Mr. Joseph right there in the orange shirt with what we call the big stick. We've got Brandon over there on the getaway vehicle. So both those guys will be sitting there looking absolutely bored to tears, because if at any point you see some excitement out of them, that means something has gone tragically wrong. In the event something goes tragically wrong, all you need to do is film it, because then you will make an absolute fortune. So far, so good. In just a second, I'm going to start by ringing the dinner bell. We have quite a few of these guys and girls that already know what time it is. Like Henrietta. Hey, Henrietta. Hey, sweet pea. Good girl. I will say that I have really good peripheral vision. I can tell what's going on around me and behind me most of the time. But under the odd or unforeseen circumstance, an alligator does happen to sneak up on me, and you think that I have no idea it's there, and you feel obliged to say, hey, Wes, by the way, there's an alligator behind you, that will be very much appreciated. Please try to refrain from making comments like, dear Lord, it's about to eat you.
It's a big one.
So far, so good. I'm going to go ahead and grab Mr. Insurance Policy with me just in case. All right. Henrietta, stay. All right. We ready to get cracking? All right, see what we can get started. That is a technologically advanced alligator calling device. Henrietta, work with me, sweetie. Go. You know, one thing about alligators is they are what we will call association animals. What I mean by that is they are very good at making associations. Now, they can associate times. They know it's 4 o'clock. They can associate places. They know exactly where we are. They can associate sounds.
Like them big ones ain't coming
They
up.
also see color as good as we do. Unfortunately, they only make associations with one thing, and that is food. So, if you are deciding to have a picnic down by the swamp, I highly recommend something besides a red and white cooler. If you do have a red and white cooler, as long as you have lots of extra sandwiches, you will be good to go. Now, currently inside the main swamp with us are actually a little over 200 alligators, 201 adults to be exact. Every alligator you see on this side of the fence is a wild-caught animal, or what are referred to as nuisance alligators. Now, nuisance alligator means you can be a couple things. You can be something like a dog catcher, or what we like to refer to Crunch as, he's a Labrador retriever. We have a couple of alligators that have borrowed livestock on a permanent basis. I do not think any of my alligators have ever eaten any people, at least not on accident, but it is a new day today. Most of it is just creeks, lakes, swamps, bayous. It's all something different. Now it gets called waterfront property. That is my least favorite alligator in the entire swamp. I'll get to her in a minute. You know, it really does not take a very large alligator to ruin your day or cause problems. And what I mean by that is this cute little girl right there in the center. You know, all these in the middle are females, which we'll get to that in a minute. But that cute little alligator is a grand total of about 6 feet long. She weighs around 65 pounds. And for some reason, if she's on swamp people, she's 12 feet, 900 pounds. But at 6 to 7 feet, like that cute little girl, average weight for an American alligator is around 400 to 500 pounds in life force. Now, 400 to 500 pounds is a relatively small amount of weight, but most of you fellas probably work out of that, don't you? Couple of you. But arms and legs on people will break shrink at about 450. So a 6 to 7 foot alligator bites you, you will have what I refer to as technical difficulty. A 6 to 7 foot alligator bites me, you kind of get your money for it today, right?
He's going to feed
Now,
him
when we
meat.
start talking big alligator status, come on, VA. I've got a couple of big guys on the end, but I've got
God damn. BA stands for bad alligator, by the way. BA is exactly 12 feet 4 inches in length. Now, at around 10 feet, like we've got old Chubbs right here. Chubbs is about 10 and a half. RJ, he's 12 feet, but at around 10 feet, average bite for an American alligator is about 1,800 to 2,000 pounds. Now, we actually did a bite force on BA last July. Ooh.
We got an initial bite out of him of 2,700 pounds. Now, the good news is, if BA were to bite you, he can only hold that 2,700 pounds for about 20 minutes. In the event you have an
Well, that is amazing.
Stand. No, stand. That's all. That's as high as you can stand.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
I mentioned that he also loves children.
Right here. Right here. Don't push him.
Oh, you hit a bone crack.
Cotton, down here. Make sure people can't see past
Don't worry, I brought some legs too.
Stand and
They make a lot better than that.
stand.
The reason alligators have such a tremendous bite force capacity is because their teeth have no chewing capability. Their teeth are designed to grab and hold. So, they have to swallow everything in its entirety. Hey, there's buckwheat. What's up, buckwheat?
Ooh, girl.
When they swallow things whole, they have to have a method of digesting. That method is a little chemical compound called hydrochloric acid. Alligators produce enough in their stomach that they can actually digest bones, like this entire pig leg here. They can digest feathers, they can digest teeth, hair, almost anything.
Hey, you know, things are new. Hogs are new. You're too close to your damn feet. Oh, I can't see nothing. Why are they running down here?
That's all right. Great thing about legs, I brought a couple more. Yeah, the sole reason that alligators have survived on this wonderful planet of ours for so long is, first of all, they don't require a meal every day. They don't even have to eat every week. If you get down to the true nuts and the bolts, they only have to eat about once a month. Now, a nice big alligator like, again, let's go and see if we can get Chubbs to break a leg for us before he gets too bored. But, I might bring that second leg. Well, we'll let him break the roast. But, a guy like Chubbs, he's 10 feet, he weighs about 350 pounds. He could get by on as little as 10% of his body weight a year. So if he ate something that weighed 35 pounds, he's good to go. At the same time, he could eat close to a fifth of his overall body weight. So if he wanted to eat something that weighed 75 or 80 pounds, he could. At the other flip side of that, oh, we got Big Easy showing up. That's going to get fun. At the same time, if he found himself in what we will call a tight spot, and life wasn't too good, things weren't happening, that same alligator could go about 18 months with no food whatsoever. So, they can survive floods, famines, droughts, ice ages, almost anything.
Please look at
Did you hear him right there? Missed it.
What is this?
You're wondering what that is? That is the pelvic region off of a 235-pound wild pig.
Hey, Mom. Mom.
Boy. These guys are only capable of reaching the land speed of about 23 miles per hour. So, if one of them again does run and grab me and drag me into the water, film it. It'll be a YouTube sensation.
I'm getting straight up and putting it on YouTube. Not this, I ain't talking about this.
Alligators
Snatch.
only eat bad kids, they don't eat good ones. Having an alligator is not